everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending wherever you're watching me from on your time zone. Today, we are going to share. I'm going to share an information about what is happening in the world because of this COVID-19. Now, today, I'm going to share to you that European Union Council have imposed travel ban on travelers that are from United States of America and plus 5 other countries, making it total number of 6 countries that the European Union Council have reimposed entry ban on travelers from these 6 countries because of this COVID-19 that is happening around the world. And in these five countries plus United States, making it 6 countries, there have been serious increase rate of COVID-19 in these countries. So because of this very issue that is going around this country about COVID-19 and the Delta variant, the European Union Council have imposed travel ban from these 6 countries. So as we can see what is going on in the world, I will keep updating you what is happening around the world for people who are travelers and all who want to go for business or for tourists, for any type of thing that you wish to travel to in any country you wish to travel to. So as we can see, 2 officials from the European Union institution have confirmed that the European Union Council have decided on Monday to remove the list of epidemiologically safe third countries, a total number of 6 countries, including the United States. So the European Union have decided to remove 6 countries, including United States of America, from safe traveling countries. As you can see, what is happening around the world, the European Union Council have reimposed travel entry ban from 6 countries around the world. What is the reason why this thing have happened? What is the reason why the European Union Council have banned these 6 countries on travel entry from these very countries? Now, the removal from the list means that the member states are advised to reimpose the entry ban on travelers from these countries so that the same are no longer eligible to enter restriction free for non-essential purposes like tourism and business. As you can see, say the removal from the list simply means that the member states are advised to reimpose the entry ban on travelers from these countries so that the same are no longer eligible to enter restriction free for non-essential purposes like tourism and business. Now, because of this COVID-19 that is rising, these 5 countries now have been removed, plus United States, that is making it 6 countries. They have been removed. Now, no more restriction free. Now, there are restrictions on these countries. Now, tourism is no longer allowed or business. That is, non-essential things are no longer allowed in these very countries that are mentioned. As time goes on, I will mention to you the countries that the European Union Council have imposed all these bans. According to the decision of reimposing the entry ban on United States travelers has taken on Friday. So the European Union Council have taken this step on Friday, being 27th of August. And on Monday, being the 31st of August, have been officially announced the countries that have the European Union have imposed this ban on. This very plan was decided on Friday, being the 27th day of August 2021. Now on Monday, being the 30th day of August, it was officially announced the countries that the European Union Council have imposed ban for entry on travelers. Now, I am going to mention the list of the countries affected on this travel ban. They are as follows. Number 1 is Israel. Number 1 country that the European Union Council have restricted travel ban. Number 1, Israel. Israel are now restricted to travel to come to European Union countries. All the whole country in the European Union or Schengen area have restriction on Israeli travelers. Now, Israeli travelers who wish to travel to any European country will now find it difficult. Now, borders are all closed for all the whole Israeli passport holders. Number two country is Kosovo. All the whole passport holders from Kosovo are not allowed to re-enter into any European countries. All borders have been closed for people of Kosovo. Number three is Lebanon. All the whole Lebanese passport holders have been banned from entering to any European Union country. Because of what? Because of the increased rate of COVID-19 in these very countries. So that is why the European Union Council have imposed this very ban on these countries. Now, number four is Montenegro. All the whole people that are using Montenegro passports, now they have been banned from entering to any country in the European Union borders. Why? Because of the rise of COVID-19 in this very country. Number five is North Macedonia. North Macedonia had been banned from any European countries. Why? Because of the rise of COVID-19 in this very country. Number six, that is the last country, that is the United States of America. All the whole European Union country borders have been closed for all the whole United States passport holders. All the whole passport holders from United States of America have been banned. All borders have closed for them to re-enter in the EU member countries. All these countries have recently reported, because of increasing number of coronavirus cases detected within their territory. So this is why the European Union Council have reimposed this entry ban on these very 6 countries. Remember, the 6 countries that have been banned for entry to any European Union borders are: number 1, Israel; number 2, Kosovo; number 3, Lebanon; number 4, Montenegro; number 5, North Macedonia; and number 6, United States of America. These are the 6 countries have recently been reported because of the increasing number of coronavirus cases detected within their territory. This is the reason why the European Union Council have banned these countries, because of the increasing cases of coronavirus in their territory. This is why European Union Council have banned entry of these 6 countries that I have mentioned here right now. So as we proceed, you can see in the United States of America, which is the home of 328.2 million residents. So the number of residents in the United States of America are 328.2 million people. A total of, and in that 328.2 million residents living in the United States of America, 38,158,494 cases have been detected since the beginning of this coronavirus pandemic, which 169,512 of which within the last 24 hours. This data was given by the World Health Organization. They reviewed this thing. Now, what do we understand in this very paragraph? We understand they say that in the United States of America, the total residents of United States of America are 328.2 million people that are resident in America. Out of these 328.2 million people, now total number of 38,158,495 cases have been detected since the beginning of this coronavirus pandemic, and in the last 24 hours in the United States of America, as this data was released by the World Health Organization, 169,512 have been reportedly scanned of coronavirus active cases in United States of America. So these are the reasons why the European Union Council have reimposed ban on the United States of America because of the increasing rate of these cases of coronavirus, because the case of coronavirus is increasing daily by daily in United States of America. Now, coming to Israel, which is so far been vaccinated about 80% of its 9.53 million population in Israel. And in Israel, they have population of 9.53 million residents, which has recorded in the last 24 hours have recorded 8,078,000 fresh cases within the last 24 hours in Israel, bringing the number of infected people since the beginning of this pandemic to 1,031,810 people. So you can see that in Israel have vaccinated up to 80% of their residents. Israel is the home of 9.53 million population residents. And in Israel has so far in the last 24 hours, Israel have increasing cases of coronavirus by 8,078 new cases in the last 24 hours. Whereby in Israel, adding these 8,078,000 new cases in Israel, it's making it since the beginning of this coronavirus that people that have been infected of this coronavirus in Israel are going to 1,031,810 active cases in Israel. So these are the reasons why the European Union Council have been imposed travel ban on people of Israel or Israeli passport holders. So as you can see, in these countries that I am mentioning to you right now, you can see that the cases are increasing day by day in these countries, and that is why the European Union Council have reimposed this very travel ban on these countries. So you see the cases are increasing day by day in these countries. So as we move on, we can see that due to this increase in the number of these cases, that is why the European Union Council have reimposed all these ban on these countries. And we can see that the European Union list of epidemiologically safe countries is a list of non-EU countries, you see, that are considered safe amid the coronavirus pandemic due to the low rate of infection, and the member states are advised to reopen the borders for non-essential travelers from these areas. Now we can see that the most of countries that are not having high rate of this coronavirus infection cases are non-EU countries, because these countries are not EU countries. Now the European Union Council have already made conclusion to reopen borders on these very countries that are not having high rate of this coronavirus infection, and mostly these countries are non-EU countries. So you can see that the list is reviewed every fortnight, and the member states are not legally bound in applying it. But the resident of Andorra, now listen, these countries I'm going to mention to you are the countries that are recommended, that are allowed to enter any EU countries. Now I am going to mention to you the countries that are allowed for EU countries. These people from these countries are eligible to travel in all the whole EU countries. Now listen attentively as I mention to you the countries that are allowed to enter into any country in the European Union Council borders. The list is reviewed every fortnight, and the member states are not legally bound in applying it. The residents of Andorra, Monaco, San Marino, and the Vatican, on the other hand, are considered EU residents for the purpose of this recommendation. The first list was published on July 30th, 2020, Why the last time it was reviewed was on July 15, 2021, when Ukraine was added to it. Currently, it consists of the following 23 countries. Now, these are the 23 countries that are recommended in the EU country. Number 1 is Albania, Armenia, Australia, Azerbaijan, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Brunei, Dar es Salaam, Canada, Israel, Japan, Jordan, Lebanon, Montenegro, New Zealand, Qatar, Moldova, Northern Macedonia, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Singapore, South Korea, Ukraine, United States of America, as well as China, which is still subject to confirm of their plan. China is yet to confirm their plan. So China have not been confirmed. So as you can see, these are the countries that are in the safe hand in EU. Okay, you see, the law that have been given were not reviewed, and after giving that law, most of the EU countries are not applying it. Now, after it was reviewed, the last time it was reviewed was in this July 15th of the year 2021. After that, now all the whole countries, because after that review has been done on 15th of July 2021. Remember, that was when Ukraine was added to European Union. After that, and it was said that when it was reviewed, most of the member states were not legally applying their laws. They were not following what the EU Council have already implemented and sent to them. This is what people are going to be doing. But now, after it was reviewed on the 15th of July 2021, when Ukraine was added, so this makes it now all the whole EU member countries are restricting all these countries that I have mentioned here, like number 1 Israel, Kosovo, Lebanon, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and the United States of America. This country now, all the whole European Union countries have reimposed entry ban on travelers from these 6 member countries. They are not allowed to enter in any country of the European Union Council borders. Why? Because of the rising case of this COVID-19 in their territories. So this is why, as we can see what is happening all over the world. So this is the reason why the European Union Council have removed all these countries from traveling to any European Union Council. Now, as you can see, the EU has no unified COVID-19 tourism policy, and the EU government have the authority to decide whether they keep their borders open to US. But the EU have also removed Israel, Kosovo, Lebanon, Montenegro, and the Northern Macedonia from the safe list. All these countries now, the European Union Council have reimposed ban. They are no longer safe for anyone to visit. Why? Because of the rising of COVID-19 cases in this very country. And you know, the decision by the European Union Council to remove the United States of America from the safe list countries for non-essential travelers reverses advice that it gave in June, when the bloc recommended lifting restriction on United States travelers before the summer tourism. The guidance is non-binding, however, and the United States travelers should expect a mismatch of travel routes across the continent. As you can see, there are a lot of problems happening in the United States. The cases are increasing mostly in the United States of America. So that is why the EU are not taking any time. They are not leaving any stone unturned towards people that are coming from United States of America. You see, that is why the European Union have recommended Monday, that is being 30th, that its 27 nations reinstate restriction on tourists from the United States because of the rising of coronavirus infection in these very countries. So as we can see, these are the reasons why the European Union has banned United States of coming to any EU country, because the European Union have made a decision, and this decision has been legally announced on Monday, being 30th of August. So that is why the EU has no unified COVID tourism policy, and that is why the national EU government have the authority to decide whether they keep their borders open to United States of American tourism people. So this case of COVID-19 have been increasing day by day in the United States of America. As we can see, all the whole focus are on United States of America, because of the cases are increasing day by day, and most people in America have refused to be vaccinated. So because of this case, this is why the EU nation or EU Council, European Union Council, have imposed this travel ban on United States of America. As we can see, on Monday, they finalized a meeting on Friday, being 27th of August. Then on Monday, being 30th of August 2021, the European Union removed United States from the COVID safe list for non-essential travel. So that is why you can see that the European Union on Monday recommended that its member state reimpose travel restriction on United States tourists over rising of COVID-19 infection in the country. The European Union, which represents the Bloc 27 government, said it was taking 6 territories off its list of locations exempted from restrictions on non-essential travel during the coronavirus pandemic. Like, European Union Council have removed 6 member countries. These countries now have been reimposed ban because of the rise of coronavirus issue in these very countries. So the EU government or European Union Council have removed 6 countries from the list of safe place to visit in any European Union Council states. And these countries that have been removed from the European Union Council are Israel, Kosovo, Lebanon, Montenegro, and the Republic of North Macedonia. These countries have been removed from EU member states as of now. These are the states that the European Union Council have removed from their own member states. Now, this is the latest news, what is happening in the European Union institution. They have removed 5 of its member states, including United States, making it 6. The European Union Council have removed 5 countries from its member states as a safe place because of the increasing rate of COVID-19 in that very countries, including United States of America. Now, all tourists are banned from any passport holder from United States of America. Now, they have banned any passenger coming from United States of America for travel, like any non-essential travel. They are all banned. Now, if you are coming for tourists, now there's no way. All the whole borders have been closed for all the whole passport holders that are coming from United States of America, and the people of Israel, people of Kosovo, people of Lebanon, people of Montenegro, and the Republic of North Macedonia, and the people of United States of America. Now, the European Union Council have removed these countries from the safe list. So these countries now are on the danger zone because of the cases of the coronavirus are rising day by day in these very countries. So as we proceed, the move is not binding on national capitals, which may yet choose to allow fully vaccinated United States travelers to visit, despite concerns about the rising numbers of these COVID-19 cases in the country. Now, this move is not abiding people not to visit the United States capital. You understand? Once you are vaccinated, you are allowed to go wherever you want to go in the United States of America. But most of the EU members have followed Brussels travel advice or rules during the crisis so far. This is without prejudice to the possibility for member states to lift the temporary restriction on non-essential travel to EU for fully vaccinated travelers. The statement, that is what they have stated. You understand? Now, the EU member states are taking it very seriously. You see, non-essential travelers into the bloc from outside the EU and the 8 associated countries like Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, Switzerland, Andorra, Monaco, San Marino, and the Vatican has been restricted also. Some countries and territories, however, have been exempted from this list, but their number has been shrinking in the recent months and now include only 17 members plus China if they are going to confirm their stay. So as you can see, these are what is happening. These countries are the countries that have been restricted also. Now there are countries that have been restricted also, like people from Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, Switzerland, Andorra, Monaco, San Marino, and Vatican has been restricted. These people also are not allowed to travel out to United States of America or to all these countries that have been mentioned because of what? The rising case of coronavirus in these very member states. So their EU Council have banned, restricted some countries because of this coronavirus case that is happening all over these very borders. So this is the latest news from the day 30th day of August 2021. The European Union Council have take off safe travel to 5 states plus United States, making it 6 from safe list. And these countries that they have removed are: number 1, Israel, Kosovo, Lebanon, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and the United States of America. These are the countries that the European Union have reimposed ban on travel entry to any country in the European Union. So these are the countries that they have banned to enter into European Union. Okay, so this news, this very information was confirmed on Monday, being on the 30th of August 2021. The European Union Council have banned United States plus 5 other countries because of coronavirus rising in their country. This is the reason why they have banned Israel, Kosovo, Lebanon, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and the last, United States of America, are all banned. All these 6 countries, all these 6 countries have been reportedly increasing number of coronavirus in their territories. So this is why the European Union Council have banned them, imposed ban on these very countries. And this was confirmed on Monday, being 30th of August 2021. No passenger from this country are allowed to enter into any EU countries. So these are the information that is going on from this month of August. So for time being, or for the moment, this is what is going on right now on the European borders. According to the European Union Council, what they have imposed ban on these countries because of the cases of coronavirus rising in that very area day by day. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, drop it down below on the comment box and I will reply back to you immediately. Remember, don't forget also to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will notify you whenever I upload my videos. So try as much as possible and subscribe to my channel. That will notify you when next I upload my videos. I love you all. Thank you for watching my video. See you next on my next video. I love you all. Bye bye.